Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit. VTube Studio is making it weird. Howdy. Howdy everybody. Hi. Welcome. Good morning. Good evening. I just woke up. I'm not in the best condition to stream considering the shit that just happened to me last night, but you know, what the fuck did that guy from Freeran says? The world doesn't care if you're trying to fucking. The world doesn't care. Blah blah blah. You have to try to survive no matter what. Yes. Your internet is working now. Yeah. What happened? Oh, okay. So okay. Brief little lore drop before we get into it, right? Um, my cat got into a fight with the neighborhood cats, right? And she came home, fucking shit all over her fur, muddied water dried over her everywhere, and I don't know if they were wounds or his wounds, but there were a lot of like red spots, right? And she got into my house, started like licking herself and like smudging herself all over my fucking furniture. So what I had to do was catch her, go to the vet, see if they can bathe her and do a checkup. Problem was, the problem was, it's fucking it's 8 p.m. Oh, 8 p.m. at night. I have to pay a premium in order to get any sort of services because that's what 24-hour vets do in the Philippines, I guess. Instead of like instead of paying for $5 to like do a checkup and like make sure she's all right, I have to pay now fucking $60, right? And I can't even bathe her there because their groomer was gone or something like that. So I tried to find any like groomer places in the city. Nothing. Absolutely nada. I tried to bathe her myself, but when I tried to like get her into like a little something like into a bucket, she fucking jumped and escaped. And now she hasn't been back since last night. Part of the reason why I had to delay the stream actually was I had trouble sleeping because I was looking for her like for 2 hours last night. Yeah. And I didn't have any proper sleep. I needed to delay the stream because I didn't properly set up my OBA. Is she okay? I have no idea if she's okay. She's not back yet. But she was like yowling the entire ride. I don't know if she's just stressed because she's in a car. Like I had to taxi my way there. Or I don't know. Yeah. $5 for a vet checkup? Never in America. Yeah, thank God I don't live in America. Time to maybe it is time to get in a leash. I mean, maybe cats. I mean, there are cats that do get leashes here, but in PH, leashes for cats aren't necessarily a thing, right? Like, we tend to just let cats do their thing. I have a question. Yeah, shoot. Oh, Douglas Diaz, the GOAT. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. Here he is again. Thank you so much for the no, not super chat. Sorry. The gifteds. The gifteds. Okay, there we go. Why is my my chatterbox isn't moving? Oh yes, it is. Never mind. Yes, it is. In PH, keeping the cat in the house is probably not a thing to PH. I mean, my cat is a little an indoor and an outdoor cat. It depends on when they want to go out, but I usually just let them because they're cats. They don't listen to me anyway. Dudes. W gifts? Yeah. Sorry for I know none of you wanted to listen to that shit, but we have some interesting drama we want to talk about here, okay? We do. So, let's see. We have the whole Niji Sanji situation. We have the Bao situation. We have the Shondo situation. We have the Ike. Well, I mean, the Ike situation is the Niji Sanji situation. And then the VShojo situation. We have a lot. Ma made a video on someone I saw live a couple days ago, and I wanted to get into them, but then I remember her video talking about how they have parasocial issues. I felt disgusted to be interested. Which Ma? Who's Ma? Like Matara? That's a lot of situations. Dude, within the past 5 days that I was gone, a lot of shit has happened. Like, a lot of shit has happened. So what we're going to try and talk about now is... we're going to try and talk about the Bao situation first, right? We're going to talk about the Bao situation first. So, you might be aware of the original Bao situation, where she said something, if you see a male VTuber or male content creator bigger than you approach you out of nowhere and love bombing you and shit, run. And then, obviously, a lot of people talk shit about it, saying that it was misworded or it was misandrist and shit like that. Bao, according to a lot of people, they think Bao doubled down and said that it was like all engagement farming. Said that she didn't care about the backlash, blah 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 blah. She didn't apologize, blah blah blah. And as a result of that, Shondo, somebody named Floki on Twitter, retweeted that shit. Of course, criticizing it, and then Shondo inserted herself by calling Floki a groomer, right? So now, what we have is the extension of the Bao drama, where legit 2 days after she made those 2 days after like the initial backlash, she made a post again saying, "Artist, please ask permission before publicly posting finished commissions. I know you're really excited about finishing a really cool comm, but you might accidentally spoil a client's project. So many commissions I just gave up doing anything because it was just posted before I could do anything with them. I hate you, Skeb." Yes. And then obviously, initially there was no backlash, right? But then some artists started saying, "What do you mean, I hate you, Skeb?" Right? Like, what do you mean, I hate you, Skeb? Skeb literally has a part in the TOS where they don't have to deal with any of that shit, right? And it got so bad to the extent that Skeb JP, by the way, posted a post subtweeting Bao all in English as if, and they highlighted a lot of things, right? The copyright of the work belongs to the creator. It is prohibited to specify or restrict the publication of the place of work. You cannot specify the range of publication works. It is a violation of terms for the client to specify public date and time. And creators can freely publish on social networks and fanzines without permission from clients. This is literally a subtweet of Bao. This is just a thing specifically targeting Bao. Yes. And they highlighted these things as if to actually just tell them, hey, as if to say, hey, Bao, you fucked up. And then obviously, Skeb is a fundamentally different from Western art commission platforms. It's a creator, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Over 30% of users are now from overseas. We sincerely thank everyone. And then we look at the retweets, right? Oh, sorry. We look at the retweets. We look at the retweets and it's legit just fucking everyone just shitting on Bao. Yeah, Bao deleted the tweets. I guess for context, Bao deleted the tweets earlier before Skeb made their post. Right? Heidi N, Bao has already been bitch made lately, hasn't she? What does bitch made mean? We're going to get into why Bao has been acting like this for a bit, right? Yeah, we're going to get into that because Bao did make a post about this. Oh, Lumi is over here. Fucking yeah, everyone is just shitting on Bao because it legit is a direct response against her. Yeah. Yeah. She has been a little whiny. So, after that, right? Bao made a clarification post 3 days later, saying, 1 day later, saying, "My original tweet was not about Skeb, it was my general experience with commissioned art. My opinion of Skeb was an afterthought. I get why people are thinking of the former. I haven't used Skeb for almost a year. My tweet went way out of my circle and understandably led to a lot of people thinking that I was 100% talking about Skeb. It wasn't. The reason why I said I disliked Skeb was due to the option of keeping the commission private on the artist's Skeb profile. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I just want my NSFW commissions to connected to my Skeb profile. If it's just posted on their Twitter with no connection to me, that's fine. VIP, work in progresses, streams, all of it is fine. As for general commissions, aka what my tweet was originally about, commissions not via my website, if you took the time to see my replies, it was 100% in support of artists and continually wished for ways to better serve the purpose of the commission, such as paying for an NDA, extra costs, to keep a commission hidden, etc. I understand why this confused artists, but even in my replies, I did not spread misinformation about Skeb. I'm well aware of how the site works, albeit through a lot of trial and error, but that is the common experience, and I'm allowed to say if it isn't my preference. So basically, what Bao is saying is that this, right? What Bao is trying to say is that this initial post and then the second post are not connected to each other. She said this as an afterthought, but she claims that she wasn't talking about Skeb when she posted this at first. Right? Her worst sin so far is not properly wording her messages. I think so too. Even before on the original tweet where she was just talking, hey, if a male content creator approaches you, fucking run away, right? It was just Bao not wording her shit properly, and instead of talking about it, she doubles down every single time. Every single time. This one, it is like, this is more of a clarification than it was an apology. Yeah. Oh, never mind. It is an apology. I'm very sorry for the stir it caused. What is not my cup of tea can still be yours, but I should be more aware of my influence, and that's no excuse. No matter my issues, art is meant to be human, and I would rather deal with a few hiccups than resort to AI. Also, I was emailed the violation of TOS, so I took my tweet down. There wasn't any clarification in the email, but I haven't used Skeb in almost a year. I assumed it was because of it. Oh, so yeah, she actually legit did get a violation, a TOS violation. Yeah. And then, obviously, a lot of people don't necessarily believe this. I think you should be mindful of what you write. Bao agrees, that's on me. And then, actually no, a lot of the shit slinging is way over on the quote retweets. Let's look at the quote retweets. Yep. Skeb artists, please don't do X and Y. I hate you, Skeb. It wasn't, girl, I respect your work, but they beating your ass in the kill retweets. Me when I lie. I'm sorry. This is kind of funny. What year do you think we live in? Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of people genuinely do believe this. Don't believe this, rather. Yeah. It's fucked up. It's genuinely fucked up. She's getting her ass beat in the quote retweets. Exactly. What the armchair says, my tweet went way outside my circle. Taps the sign. Remember, folks, on Twitter, you have no circle. Bigger following, more immediate. This is true. No, I can, just from this alone, I agree. On Twitter, you have no circle. On YouTube, on Twitch, you do, right? Because when you're streaming, your usual circle, like the people that usually watch you, plus like among other people, are the only people that's probably going to know what you're talking about. The moment it gets out of your streams, that's no longer your far immediate circle. Yeah. It's fucked up. And I didn't even know about the Skeb situation. Drama for the drama tubers. Yeah. And look, it was a joke. Yeah, no, exactly. I think it's a joke too. Like, I will give grace to Bao here and say that it was probably like just, so there's a meta for a lot of VTubers, right? I don't know if you follow if you guys are on Twitter a lot or follow too many Twitter people, but like, the thing about VTubers is that the strat is always to engagement farm. That's why I agree That's why Bao said I was just engagement farming, bro. Because literally every single big VTuber does this. They engagement farm. They make jokes. They make slightly inflammatory, well, not necessarily inflammatory in the super edgy sense, but inflammatory in the safe edgy sense, where it's like, ha ha ha, I like NTR. They post their boobs online. They post their jiggling physics on Twitter. They make like lewd remarks and shit like that. They make remarks that can make themselves seem stupid. All of that, it's the strat in Twitter to engagement farm the fuck out of people. Because we actually have not just like engagement and clout incentives to do that now, but we have monetary incentives to do that now too. In Twitter, you can get money the more your tweet gets out there, right? Yeah. The problem with Bao is that she said the whole engagement farming bit not necessarily as a proper response to the backlash, but more of an attempt to like swipe it away, to like delegitimize it, I suppose. But it's like the backlash isn't the big deal, guys. I don't care. Fucking blah blah blah. Like, you know, shit like that. She is absolutely crashing the fuck out. She flew too close to the rage bait engagement son. Exactly. Yeah. And then there was far more backlash. Oh, me when I lie. Oh, look. Me when I lie. Post my replies, dog. I wanna see. And she's getting ratioed, chat. She's getting ratioed. Look at this. The initial tweet, yes, 1.1 million views, 81k, only 8.1k likes, right? And then this tweet over here says, me when I lie, 80k views, 5.3k likes. Bao has 81k views, only 200 likes. So chat, this backlash is not something that is like small or is only restricted to VTubing. It seems like it actually genuinely got out of the it seems like it didn't just got out of her circle. It got into the broader scope of VTubing who saw this shit and thought it was like the entire drama was retarded, right? And then you know, obviously people are shitting on her, and from what I've seen and what a lot of people have been claiming, not just in the quote retweets and shit like that, is that Bao has been mass blocking people who criticized her because of this, right? I saw a lot of people post the block, them being blocked by Bao because Bao's mental has not been in the, yeah, not been in properly in the thing lately, yeah. And then she says, I haven't been at literally like sometime after. This was 3:27 a.m. This was posted. When was this posted? Okay, so yeah, 2 hours later, or 3 hours later rather, 3 hours later, she posted, I haven't been acting like myself at all. I feel this year has poisoned me deeply and I am not able to focus on anything but all the negatives. It's all I can think about and it's not fair to air it out in a space that's trying to heal. I'm impulsive and don't think things through. I wear my emotions on my sleeve and that is a terrible combination. It's irresponsible and really dangerous. I'm really sorry. At worst, I am dumb as fuck, not malicious. Right, and obviously we have people supporting her over here. And you know what? I'm glad she knows that that's the case. Right? I posted over on... I commented on my last VOD saying that, yeah, I don't think Bao really meant... I'm going to give Bao grace over here. I know that's like the uncommon take. That's not the mainstream take right now. But I'm going to give grace to Bao over here and actually say that I actually believe her. I don't think she was trying to stir up any sort of like drama to that extent or like actual negativity. Like she wasn't trying to do any of that. She was just trying to engagement farm, but it like worked against her. And because she's impulsive and don't think things through at all, what happened was that instead of like reflecting and seeing why she's actually getting backlash or why people are receiving it this way, she instead decides to like double down and and post more inflammatory shit. Yeah. Right? And you even get posts like this. She even fucking forgot the I'm sorry and have to edit it out. How do you expect us to believe this is genuine and sincere? Right? Because apparently in the initial post there is no apology. At worst, I am dumb as fuck. Right? But in here, I am very sorry. At worst, I am dumb as fuck. Yeah. So that's the... Yeah. Yeah. Chat, these are actual VTubers and VTuber fans and VTweeters and people in the industry that I actually recognize coming in and also like shitting on Bao. This is not just... Again, she is right. She did actually go beyond Bao's circle. But it seems like this has like very long-lasting far broader consequences, it seems. Bao has never been cautious. Yeah. 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 The engagement farm excuse is just cope. My excuse or Bao's excuse? For Bao, I do believe that what she was actually just, like I said, I do believe she was just initially engagement farming. She just didn't know when to step off. I think that's like, oh my, yeah, that's her fucking, her ass is getting beat. Damn, dog. Even on whatchamacallit, on Reddit, on the virtual YouTuber subreddit, I also saw a lot of a few posts about this situation. Her ass is getting beat down there too. Yeah. Hi. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Jesus. Hold on. I'm gonna mute my OBS for not my OBS. Sorry, my model for a bit because my model is schizoing the fuck out. Came in late. What's the Bao situation? Oh, basically, Bao said, I hate Scab, but then, and a lot of people saw that, shitted on her because they thought, like, Bao doesn't read the rules and shit like that, and Scab actually responded to them. Like, full-blown responded to them. She also blamed all the Backlash and Pyro Pups and Grifters. Yeah. I mean, maybe initially, right? I don't know about the initially, not yes and no, not really. But then, like, the second time, yeah, it went beyond her circle. That was far beyond Pyro Pups and Grifters now. It was basically fucking a lot of people. Obviously, nobody that's, like, bigger than Bao, or, like, let's say nobody big is going to shit on Bao because they're friends with Bao, right? Like, I get it. Like that fear, the fear that much power has on people is like, yeah. Why is my OBS not working? Sorry, not my OBS, my VTube Studio. She said she had been getting attacked for months by them online. Oh, and I can believe that too. Like personal death threats and shit like that. Yeah, no, that does happen. That genuinely does happen. And I can believe that. Like I said in my original video about Bao, I think Bao's just crashing the fuck out. She's crashing the absolute fuck out. Yeah. Media training? I don't know if indies actually get media training. I just think that but I do think that like indies do get like not indies, sorry. Corpos do get massively their Twitter activities and shit like that are getting massively monitored. Okay, wow, my VTube Studio just isn't working. I thought I fixed this. I was just moving a while ago. Here, you're gonna have to settle with this for now, bros. Okay? You're gonna have to settle with this for now. Yeah, I'm gonna close VTube Studio because it's annoying as fuck. Jesus, it's so annoying. PNG tuber, yeah. Bao needs to learn to leave Twitter for a while. No, I agree. She absolutely does need to leave Twitter for a while. Because it's not good for her. Did she have like 7 managers or psychiatric? Oh, I saw the memes. I saw the whole memes of Bao having like 7 psychiatrists in a year or something. I don't know how true that is, but regardless, I do think that's funny. Classic DN model. Yep. Womp womp. Oh, it's moving now? It's moving now? Oh, there we go. It's moving now. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. So that's the Bao situation, chat. That's the Bao situation. Give me a sec. Oh, this is Straub. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. I had to research what the heck Skeb is. Skeb is an art platform, basically. It's a platform where anyone can just commission, like, Japanese artists. But it has its own terms of use. The biggest one is that you don't get to choose, you don't get to make the biggest one is that you don't really have the power other than your initial request. You don't get to do retakes, you don't get to choose when they will accept it or where they will accept it. You don't get to do any of that, yeah. And commercial rights is something that can be talked about between you and the other person. Yeah. What she needs is someone to proofread her tweets. That's gonna hurt the engagement farming situation. Like I said, I do believe everything Bao has been talking about this point was the whole, like, you know, shit like this. Like, hold on, we're going to find some of her stupider tweets, right? Like, okay, all of this. Yeah, chat, all of this. Yes, all of this actually are engagement farming, right? Like, just memeing, shit posting, copying other people's tweets. Every single VTuber does that, by the way. Every single VTuber does that. But that's not the only thing that happened. Because Shondo, chat, is still extended by extension. You ask someone to draw you stuff, but they own the drawing. Yeah, exactly, Ajimata. Hi, welcome to the stream. So, now let's talk about the Shondo stuff, right? Because if you watched my previous clip or like watched my other stream talking about the situation, basically Shondo came in and like told somebody that he was a groomer. She got like backlash from that, and initially she posted a tweet saying she posted a tweet saying that it was supposed to be just a joke, blah 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 blah, things that happen behind the scenes don't always get Google Doc-keyed. And then obviously a lot of people didn't like that apology, and like a lot of big people even came in. Like I saw Rev came in, right? And she, like, I guess doubled down because I saw the whole groomer posts and shit like that. Yeah. But then she posted this tweet specifically saying, "I'm having an episode, I'm at the hospital. I am okay but not doing well. I am asked for my phone to tell you I have to stop the subathon. I really sorry. We'll get better. I don't really know what happened." Right? And like, look, I believe Shondo, despite what a lot of you guys might think, I do believe Shondo. She's like infamously one of those people that do have genuine, like, you know, like a genuine disorder, suffice to say, right? And then I actually do believe, again, that she's not actually a misandrist as a lot of people were claiming her. But then a lot of people are shitting on her for this because they thought that instead of apologizing or after receiving criticism, a lot of people are thinking that Shondo is using her mental illness as a shield to not apologize, basically. Yeah. Right? Like, yeah, I mean, you can see a lot of these tweets. And these tweets, chat, these tweets go, like, super popular, Look at these views, 200k. Oh, not 300k, 36k. Okay, yeah, still not that much. Yeah, yeah. A lot of these people genuinely either do not believe this or thought that she's hiding behind it, right? But then, sometime later, literally, when was this? 4 days later, she makes a tweet. Hi everyone, I'm feeling much more stable and I would like to now sincerely apologize for my recent behavior on social media. I don't believe in using mental illness as a crutch or an excuse, and I would like to take responsibility and accountability for how embarrassingly dumb I've been acting recently. Floki, the guy that she made the groomer accusations to, I am sorry for the mean tweet. It was pretty pathetic. To involve myself for no reason. It was incredibly thoughtless for me to call you a groomer. I do not literally actually think you are this. I just thought you were being a jerk. I have a blunt, very British, very crude sense of humor, and I throw around words like groomer or whore in a joking way all the time. Well, don't worry, I do too. But I don't actually think anyone is a literal nonce or a prostitute when I say these things. It's just dumb. Bad jokes. I screwed up by forgetting I was in an entirely different website responding to someone in a way it would be impossible to glean context from. Someone who throws around words like this to complete strangers just isn't the person I want to be. I literally did not even consider that my actions could cause you upset or make people attack you. I am deeply sorry if my words hurt you or anyone else from it. Okay. Usually, when I see a post on here that makes me angry, I do my best to keep any hateful or bitter thoughts to myself. I said the quiet part out loud recently when I thoughtlessly just tweeted the first mean thing that came into my head rather than push it out of my mind and moving on. I think there is enough anger and drama already, and I have always tried to stay out of it to the best of my ability. But recently, I became something I myself dislike, and I sincerely apologize. I messed up after this again by deciding to apologize to my fan base for drama whoring rather than apologizing to the Twitter population who saw my dumb tweet or to Floki himself. It is going to sound very pathetic, but I feel like I should admit to you after I saw this creator saying mean things about my fan base following, I thought I was justified and, well, now I don't need to apologize. Basically, Shondo is saying that, after Floki and a few people are justifying that, are saying that, Shondo's fan base are, coddling her or some shit like that. Now, Shondo felt like she didn't need to apologize because how dare he attack her fan base. This is such incredibly childish and hateful way of thinking, and I'm incredibly angry that I thought that way at all, even beyond the lead up to an episode. I spent a lot of my life and time on the internet being a very bitter and angry person. It comes too much natural to me when my mental state is low, but I'm trying my best to be better. The thing I want most as a content creator is to spread love and kindness even to those that dislike me, and I have set the worst example possibly recently. I will do better. I would like to apologize for deleting all of the related tweets as well as all of my other tweets from this time. This was done because I received an email from a known individual threatening my family if I did not remove it and apologize. I maniacally deleted everything I just had recently tweeted in a fearful panic when I usually would have just forwarded to my police contact and deleted the email. I don't believe in hiding or removing mistakes. I think it's important to own up to them. That's cool. Shondo, she's just still a child. Shondo, she's still just a child, so fan must be chill. Something like that. But like, oh my god, this part is insane. And you know what, chat? You know what? I can genuinely believe this. I can genuinely believe this because this happens to me sometimes too. Yeah. No, 100%. No, chat, Onekage Shindo is basically like memeing and parroting the coddling response of the fan base, saying, "Oh, Shondo is still a child, so she's going to be okay." She's parroting that. Yeah. Once again, I am sincerely sorry that all of you had to witness this stupid behavior, and I'm sorry to Floki for any damage I stupidly caused you. I'll be taking a short break from the internet to touch grass and be with my family. I won't be discussing this again, but I understand if this situation has left a sour taste in your mouth. I hope that I can grow and do better because this has been a big personal wake-up call as to how I need to be more aware to both myself and how I choose to conduct myself in front of the audience. I am incredibly grateful and blessed to have, basically. And, you know, Shondo was just an accessory to the drama, right? Like, if you look at this, 600k views. Meanwhile, Bao has 1.9 million or something, right? Yeah. And for Shondo's case, a lot of people seem like it's okay. Like, the apology was good. I accept your apology. Yeah, everybody is apologizing, and even the person that this Floki person, the person that she called a groomer, said he accepts the apology, and, you know, hopes she's going to be okay. Shondo calls someone a groomer and she takes a break from the internet. Bao says something or does something controversial 4 times in a row and she just keeps tweeting. Is Bao still tweeting? I don't think so. I think Bao stopped for a bit, right? It's currently 1 day later and Bao has not made a single tweet after this. No, it's been 4 days later. 2 days later, actually. It's been 2 days and Bao hasn't made a tweet. So yeah, I think she did actually take a break. Yeah. Shondo drama ended up much more clean. Yeah, I think the Shondo drama ended up more clean too. Mostly because, again, hers was just an accessory to the main drama. The Bao drama was really the main one. But Shondo was... I think to a certain extent, Shondo caused less controversy. Not just because she is an accessory, but because of like how she tweeted less and addressed it. She made absolutely probably 0 volatile comments and shit like that. Yeah. But she blocked a fan for replying to her. Oh, Bao? Yeah, no, like I said earlier, I saw a lot of people saying that, like, Bao was blocking people. Even, like, members of her own fan base who criticized her. Like, I saw those, yeah. Listening to before going to work. Coco Arini, have fun at work. At least as much fun as you can have with work, rather. Yeah. At least she didn't stream saying it was engagement bait. I mean, yeah. Yeah. So that's the entire Shondo and Bao situation for you. Obviously, there are other people that may have had, like, you know, worse responses. Or maybe not worse response, the right term, but like, a lot of people made responses to the situation that aren't, like, let's say, the most good looking for their PR, right? Like, I like what you guys are talking about, that one fan that Bao backed. Yeah. Can confirm Bao has a history of blocking and banning anyone with almost any level of criticism. Let's see. Because I don't know Bao's, like, you know, pre-Bao era that much, I don't know. I can't speak for that. Bao is no master baiter, unlike the end. True, I do bait a lot. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys my tweet. Okay, we're going to derail our topic for a little bit, and I'm gonna show you our tweet. This, yeah. Yeah, no. Chat, I made this tweet yesterday when I was drunk. Yeah, when I was fucking drunk. It is funny. I think it is funny. And I think we need to do more of it. Oh. Yep. I saw Kyo. I saw Kyo in my notifications. Did Kyo fucking respond? Oh, here it is. Yep. Kyo fucking responded to this. Let's go. Look, chat, all I'm gonna say is that you have to embrace the cringe, okay? You have to embrace the cringe, chat. I told you guys, be cringe and be free. Doesn't matter. It absolutely does not matter. Those are definitely words. True. How many beers did you drink? Oh, I drank like a bottle of soju. Oh, I drank like a bottle of soju, and three. Not sorry, not three. 2 bottles of what's I'ma call it? What's it called? Smirnoff Mule. I see more Suisei cosplay from guys than girls. Yes, because Suisei is probably the easiest to cosplay and also the sexiest, and at the same time, because she doesn't have assets, a lot of guys can hide under that. Yep. Yep. Twitter has been weird with pushing certain bad or louder actors, so blocking or get off X might be better. For people, for Bao and Shondo specifically, yeah, they do need a break. They do need a break. 2 bottles of Smirnoff. Smirnoff Mule is the bottle. This one. This one. I remember that Sparkle cosplay. Oh shit, you right. You right. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. This is what I saw. This was what a lot of people were clamoring to. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Haha, there it is. Got blocked by my Oshi because I dared to say this. Bao, thank you for all the amazing memories these past few years. I really enjoyed watching you grow and seeing you never giving up on your music and just how much it improved every time you put yourself out there. You're an incredible inspiration. You were an incredible inspiration and source of comfort to me. I truly wish you the best to get you through whatever funk this is you're stuck in right now. And then a lot of bookmarks, obviously for reasons. She blocked the fan. Yeah, because the fan said this. All of this could have been resolved with just one clarification post. People have been begging you to do that all week and you've laughed at them for it and said you were just engagement farming. Between you and saying stuff like that and your adamant refusal to do a clarification post, it really makes it hard to have faith in you. Yeah, and you know, it's not even like volatile or anything, but then he got blocked. If you're here to spread negativity or be a douchebag to me or others, just know your efforts are having zero effect. The outpour of love and kindness from this community has been hands down the most surreal experience I've personally been a part of. Okay. Yeah, no, that's true. Don't do that. Don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole. Yeah. And you know, I can like believe that this guy is a real fan because instead of being fucking angry, he just says, "Hey man, thank you for the support you've given me up to this point." You know? Yeah. I can believe it. I can believe it. Surreal is right. Yeah? Surreal, alright, is that right? Not a real fan moment? I mean, obviously, if you get blocked by your Oshi for absolutely no reason, it is valid to crash out and be angry. But it speaks to your character, I would like to think. Yeah, it speaks to your character a lot. That's my thoughts and opinions. I need to expand this. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. He had been reposting things from the pro Cinder camp who have been the main ones giving Bao. Oh, really? Wait, so is this a psyop? Wait, this is a psyop. He had been reposting things from the pro Cinder camp who have been the main ones giving Bao hate for this take. Wait, so this is a psyop? He's not actually a Shizoshi? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just taking his word at face value. Hold on. Okay, that's not that. You know, it would be wild if this was a psyop. It would be funny too. I mean, I can't. He retweeted Shy Lily though. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We dig deeper. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I wanna. I don't think I wanna go through his entire thing just to like go through it. Maybe please verify rather than take it at face value. I mean, it's a fan, right? It is a fan. I didn't think it was too much of. There was going to be too much of it. Too much things to verify, rather. Because I'm guessing if this is a fan, then it's a fan that thinks Bao is wrong. He literally posted all the mythic girls. Oh, okay. So maybe it is actually, it actually genuinely, it probably is just a fan. Yeah. Like, it's a fan of Bao. It's a fan of Bao that, a fan of Bao that thinks Bao is in the wrong. Okay. Somehow he has to pick sides. I mean, yeah, cause fucking, you know, in the internet chat, in the internet, everybody has to have a side, right? It's always, the problem with certain people is that it's always a situation of, if you're not on my side, then you're against me. If you're not with me, you're against me sort of bullshit. It's fucked up. It's genuinely fucked up. Can I be a fan of the Elfin Psyop? Oh, Elfin Psyop? I heard that there was drama around her, but I don't think you should have anyone go telling you what not to be a fan of and what to be a fan of. You can still enjoy somebody's content if, like, let's say they said the N-word or some bullshit like that. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you like somebody, regardless of what they did, because you like their personality, sure, why not? I mean, you know, some people are a fan of Logan Paul still. Some people are fans of, like, those stupid people that go on Japan fucking making problems, like shit like that. Yeah, and some people are still a fan of me, so it really depends. You're more it really depends. It really doesn't. It really doesn't matter, rather. Fence sitting, no neutrality. Fence sitting is okay. Chat, okay, here's the thing. Fence sitting is okay if you are going to consume drama, if you're not part of the drama or you don't have a stake in it, right? Like, if you're just a random watcher who's just in it to watch the fucking fire, right? Like, it's fine. Doesn't really matter. Really, it's people that have it in their best interest to either defend or disassociate with somebody when there's drama that happens, where it becomes that fence sitting is not a good thing, right? Like, yeah, Ludwig is probably the best example. Like, it is actually against Ludwig's best interest to fence sit in certain situations because he's friends with too many people and his influence, oh, sorry, my cat's here. And his influence, you know, could make or break a narrative, right? The whole Jellywig is a meme for a reason. Yeah. I'm a proud fence sitter. If you don't know who's truly a symbol of justice, then it's okay to sit on that fence. Yeah. And there's also a problem. Your cat came home? No, not really. I have like 6 cats. One of my cat leapt into my desk. It's also, okay, back to the fence sitting part. It's also a problem when fucking everybody in the drama is wrong. Right? Because there are just certain situations in the world where, or in dramas where both sides are a bunch of, are fucking assholes. Right? And if that's the situation, then yeah, don't pick a side because both are assholes. Right? The whole, I would rather would you rather choose a greater evil than don't choose at all or something? The thing that Geralt says. You don't live with your girl roommate anymore? Oh, I still do. I still do. She's actually beside me. She's not, I told her not to say anything though. Yeah. Fence-sitter is more about not calling people out when they mess up or backtracking whenever you have an opinion and others don't agree. I also have that problem with certain people where they just don't have their own opinions. I think that's, to me, that's worse than being a quote fence sitter rather. When people don't have their own opinions, they have to find the opinions of other people that they like or respect or think is more intelligent than them before making an opinion. Right? Like I think that's worse than a fence sitter. Because you're just sheep at that point. You're literally low IQ. You are not intelligent enough to form your own conclusions. It's one thing to ask about what other people, to see what other people are saying, right? And to hear them out. But then it's one thing to like switch up sides super easily just because that is the more popular narrative or because it's the narrative that's like, quote, the safest. I'm not all about that. Yeah, I think this is the problem with Ludwig. He genuinely is like that. Looks like, yeah, a fan of Bowdot only seems to have retweeted people from the Cinder cam when it was either political takes or the specific drama he was blocked for criticizing her. So, yeah. Oh, I see. All our opinions are kind of coming from other people. It depends. It depends, right? I do agree that a lot of people can find arguments or even counter arguments to their own opinions, but just from watching other people's take on it. And I do consume that kind of content. Like, you might have noticed that I follow and watch very divisive people, right? Like, I can listen to like the most right-wing person out there, and then I can also listen to a guy with like pride flags and the whatever flags that they have in their name, right? And the reason why I do that is because I like hearing both sides out and then forming my own opinions. Gathering information to form your own opinion rather than gathering information to look at what's more popular, more safe, or what's more, let's say, what's more siding of your camp are two different things. And because I don't really have camps in the industry, or really in social media in general, I'm free to say whatever the fuck or cover whatever the hell I want. Yes. What is the relationship between political opinions and pyropups? I think the narrative... Okay, this is not my opinion, by the way. This is like what I've gathered just from like stalking other people. The relationship between political opinions and pyropups actually is... I've seen the narrative around being mostly from other fan bases saying that pyropups are like mostly right-leaning people. You know, like people who, let's say are not very inclusive. If that's not my terminology, that's theirs. Okay? I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I truly do not. What? Yeah, no, I'm... So Bao is left-leaning people? No, it's just that there is a common trend, or let's say there's a lot of people who are right-wing who agreed with Cinder, or who support Cinder, and because a lot of other fan bases saw that, they start making the generalization that, oh yeah, no, of course you people are going to support Cinder. Yeah, of course it's you people. Like shit like that. Yeah. Like something along those narratives. You can translate that however you want, but like that's how I understood it. Bro, why so much drama this week? Yeah, because there's a shit ton. There's a shit ton. Dude, I have no idea. Fucking the seasonal depression must be fucking getting everyone to schizo the fuck out. I have no idea, TBH. It's like everything is collapsing all at the same time. Truly. I think they are the skeptical types. I think... Oh, you mean like people who support Cinder? Yeah, I do think they are the skeptical types too. And you know what? To a certain extent, I do agree with skepticism, because in the internet in general, fucking everybody, a lot of people in the internet, especially content creators, are money hungry, clout chasing little fucks, right? The problem is people disagree on whether that is Cinder or whether that is Shylily and Co. or Nanoless and her group. It doesn't really matter at this point. Like, I've consumed too much fucking I've consumed too much Cinder versus Shylily and Nanoless drama that my brain has actually rotted from that whole discussion, right? And like, fucking Cinder doesn't want to talk about it anymore. It seems like Nanoless and Shylily aren't gonna make a response or whatever the case might be. So it's like, it's fucked. Who cares at this point? But, at this point, I think Pyropups, it's in the best interest of Pyropups to like stop schizoing out on Twitter whenever that kind of narrative pops up again and just support your Oshi. Because to a certain extent, my situation and Cinder's situation are a little bit similar, right? And I tell you guys the same thing. Absolutely, whenever you see somebody schizo the fuck out on Twitter or any social media against me, don't engage with it. If there is misinformation, try to correct it, but do not engage with it. Do not like attack people over it. It's just, yeah. I don't know if Nanoless necessarily got away without much backlash. I think everybody who covered the situation did give Nanoless shit, but perhaps it's not the kind of shit that people think does it justice, if that makes sense. Like me, for example. I think it's everyone. Like Tectone, like me, like Rima, like a lot of other people. Even fucking Mujin, right? We shat on Nanoless. We think Nanoless was like fucking awful for like, omitting and lying about her Google Docky. Right? But the problem was, it seems like because, I don't know how to paint this actually. I don't know why Nanoless isn't receiving the kind of consequences that would normally befall people who would do that. Maybe it's because she's protected by big people. Maybe it's because, we're going to pull the sexism card and because she's a woman. Maybe it's because she's, coddled by her fan base. Maybe because despite the vocalness of Pyropups asking for justice against Nanoless, there's not enough of them to actually make that happen. I really don't know. Artist privilege. Maybe she is that much of an artist that because a lot of people want her to do their work for them, they don't want to call her out. Like, it could be a lot of other reasons. It could be a mixture of all those reasons. It really depends. Yeah? It really depends. I really don't know. Is she really that good of an artist? I mean, sort of, yeah. The problem was that in the industry, right? In the VTuber industry specifically, artists get a lot of privileges because artists are, I do agree with the sentiment that artists are the backbone of this industry. They literally create and draw your waifus. They are the ones who create your goon content, and they are the ones who create the fan content, and they are the ones that drive off a lot of media-related engagement when it comes to social media and and streams, right? They are the backbones. The problem is there's just a lot of artists that can get away scamming people because of that privilege, right? I have seen too many, this will probably be a Google Doc episode in the future, but there are a lot of artists in the industry who do actually scam or take too long to reply or do not respond at all or can get away with like running away with the money whenever they fucking don't want to work anymore, right? Because they have that privilege. The problem with people is that once they find out that they have an inch, they will 100% get a mile. And that's why people who has had bad experiences with artists actually do promote the whole AI thing, right? They are a minority, but their experiences are not so valid. Like I said, chat, I'm not a stranger to experiencing I'm not a stranger to having a bad experiences with artists too. I've been scammed. Fucking deadlines that we agreed would only take like 1 month became 5 months. Fucking bullshit like that. Like it's insane. It's genuinely goddamn insane. Yeah. When they take jobs and don't deliver after 1 year after their deadline. Yeah, that happens a lot. That does in fact happen a lot. And it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Artists who have the best drawing abilities may probably be a bunch of jerks. Not necessarily. Or, how do I want to say this? Artists who have the best drawing abilities and are, very popular, it is quite literally in their best interest to maintain positive relationships with, like, their best clients, right? Nanoless is just, Nanoless, I don't know if she's going to be the exception or the rule, but as far as I know, there haven't been, like, any artist as big as Nanoless that is able to get away or get involved with this kind of drama. But with the sample size of only one, I don't know if the meta or like the regular consequences for this kind of behavior is exactly what happened to Nanoless or not. We really have to see. We truly have to see. This is why Skeb is so valuable, not just because it's easier app. Okay, so Mani Solkati, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. When it comes to artists, JP and Chinese artists and probably even Korean artists are the best. Absolutely, I advocate going for Asian artists, TBH. They are cheaper, their work ethic is better, and they actually deliver on time. Because the thing about Japanese artists is Japanese society works on a trust system, right? Like, you trust that the artist is able to do good work, and the artist or the person that's making the thing for you will want to maintain that trust for future commissions. It's literally built into their system that it's in their best interest to not screw somebody over, right? It's fucked. It's fucked. Kuyori ego searched and found a viewer talk shit about her gameplay, so she picked fights and won. Oh shit, okay. I wanna see that. Koyori drama. Can you guys give me a link? Oh, never mind, I see it. Koyori is having a meltdown. Hold on. I wanna see the clip though. That's fucked up. I'd go for a PH artist before a Western one. Well, I don't know. PH artists have been sort of Westernified. So it depends on which PH artist you're going for. Alright. 6.4 million views is huge. Let's go over it. Please let this not become a world where anything goes when speaking to those in the entertainment industry. They're human beings too, you know, though Koyo is a coyote, mind you. Coyote. I'm surprised by this totally off-the-wall comeback. Is it okay to say that somebody is not doing talent activities? Of course, insulting remarks should never be said to anyone. I used words that even I wouldn't say to friends because many people think it's okay to say whatever they want to people doing talent activities, treating them like punching bags. I convey it in these few words. I wrote out my feelings multiple times, then deleted them, and wrote them and deleted them again, and finally summarized it into these few words. I hope it gets through even a little. Oh, wow. Okay. Please stop linking this to other matters, as this post is about slander directed at Koyori. Regarding the stream content, if you had watched it properly, this is an issue of spreading false information that wouldn't come up. It's a completely personal matter that has absolutely nothing to do with other talents. Is Koyori gonna get terminated because of this? No, probably not. Wait, so I wanna see the clip now. So somebody, she was doom scrolling on Twitter. She saw a tweet that was mean to her, and then she made this tweet. This will be the last time I will address this matter. As this is a lengthy post about slander and defamation, I recommend it to those who simply wish to enjoy supporting me to skip reading it. Sorry about that. One more thing. Please refrain from attacking anyone or engaging in arguments over this matter. What is written here is in fact any other discussion that would be mere delusion and lead to fruitless conflict. I don't want the fans or detractors to fight. I still have many shortcomings and I'm reflecting on them. Don't find it? She probably deleted it. Oh, true. I guess the problem with HoloLive is that they literally have a policy where if you replay or stream or look at like deleted videos, they can literally strike you on your channel because of it. I think Niji Sanji also has that same sentiment or that same policy. So yeah, it's in our best interest not to look for it, chat. Yeah. God damn. So I guess from what Zero Exceed was saying, she was ego searching on Twitter. She saw a fan that said not cool things. She started crashing out about it on stream. Got super upset. They literally, and then this happened. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I must have missed something. Who is this? Oh, this is a HoloLive member. Agamata. HoloLive member. HoloX. The sexy scientist girl. That's not Agnes Tachyon. Yeah. What was that tweet? I have no idea. They deleted it, I guess. So we can't show it. You know what we can show though? Hold on. I'm going to delete all of this. And we're going to start talking about... We are going to start talking about this. Okay? About this whole fucking drama. Because Ike has come the fuck back. But before I do that, I am going to get some water. Okay? I'll be back in like... Give me 2 minutes. Okay? Ugh. Sorry, chat. I was feeding my cats. They were meowing. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear the meowing? Ah. Okay. No? Welcome back. Oh, okay. Aw, sorry. Just a bit. Okay, so you must have... They were loud. I thought a lot of you guys might have heard it. But anyway, let's talk about this. Sandu Collar Bros, right? This was Ike. If you guys remember what happened during the last drama, Barry, Xander or Ike's ex-girlfriend, posted an entire thing shitting on who was formerly Reimu from Niji Sanji, right? And it's fucked up. It's genuinely fucked up. Because initially, a lot of people were pitying Ike. They were like, oh, the worst victim among all of this is Ike because Ike probably doesn't even know any of this, right? And shit like that. But then, after Bari made a Google Doci, right? Responding to Mari, to fucking Reimu. And then in there, they revealed to us that, boom, Ike actually gave Bari permission. Actual permission to post their shit. It is so crazy. This is another Niji Sisters 9/11. Jub, at this point, I don't know what the fuck they are going to be defending at this point. The facade of unity and peace and blah 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 in Niji Sanji is dead. There is none of it anymore. Mikhail, thank you for the super chat. Welcome to the stream, my guy. How are you? What's up, Bunny Man? How are you? Are we spilling the tea? Yes, we are spilling the tea. In my case, coffee. Family. True. Remember the whole, oh my god, this is so, okay. So remember the whole fucking, I love my, the manager mandated, I love my Niji Sanji family, fucking toxic positivity, hug bucks, bullshittery shenanigans that happened back in 2023 regarding Niji Sanji. Remember that? Wasn't that super funny? Yeah. Because it turns out, even as early as probably 2023, bullying fucking happened in that company. They were, in fact, not a family. Through the last cup of coffee. Let's fucking go! Anyway, he says, I've been away for a while. With time and distance, I've been able to process what I experienced and better understand why it affected me that deeply. That situation was not something I could continue in, and stepping away was necessary to protect my well-being and begin healing. I'm grateful for the support and understanding from the community, and I've been focusing on positive connections and rekindling old friendships. I'll be joining an old friend for some games tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST, and I'm looking forward to a calm and comfortable night together. And then obviously, Kairio commented, right? Fruit's even here. And initially, a lot of people thought that she was talking about, collabing with fucking either Kyo or Hex. You can even look at the response over here. It's like, yeah, everyone is so happy. Everyone is so happy. All of a sudden, boom. Doki Bird makes another tweet saying, today's stream might come across as a surprise for a lot of people. Zandu reached out to me a few days ago and we privately reconnected. We had a long, honest talk and he apologized for how things were back then. It meant a lot to me. He didn't know if he could come back to the public or if he could come back online after everything that happened, and that is completely understandable. I wanted to give him a calm and safe space to say hi again and show him that he is loved and feel the support that is still here for him to those who care. This is not a return stream or anything like that, just a gentle moment to spend time together. He will not have his POV on, but he wanted to say a few words and just being here for a little while. So, chat, the reason why this was a big deal for people, especially people that were fans of Ike, was because Ike was part of the black screen stream. If you guys don't remember. If you guys remember properly. Right? Ike was part of the black screen stream alongside Elira and Vox. But the problem with this was that after their reconnection, Ike reveals that he was fed misinformation and was pressured to join the black screen stream. I think it's more so to appeal to people that were former friends of Ike, of Salen rather. I think I can actually buy that rant, by the way. I think Niji Sanji might have actually purposefully chose Vox and Ike because Vox was close with Salen, and then Ike was his friend even before even before they were in Niji Sanji, right? And I forgot if Vox actually volunteered. If I remember correctly, I think Vox did volunteer. Don't quote me on that though. I genuinely forgot, right? Even 4chan called Ike innocent. Yeah, nobody gave a fuck about Ike during the black screen stream. Nobody gave a fuck about Ike. Yeah, maybe Ike did receive death threats though and shit like that. But mostly people gave flamed Selen, Elira and Vox for the Selen Gate. Yeah. I believe that, remember, the Niji contracts that Legal Mindset reviewed, the VTubers don't have much of a say. That was true. Yeah. Vox was adamant on the block screen stream. True, true, true. And we have this clip to go over it. Let's watch this for a bit, okay?
Minutes late, but it's Andy's fault, not mine, obviously.
I have been here for not even 3 seconds, and you're already
Okay.
No, we were like, I told you to be faster with the thing you were working on.
I have been. You did it.
What? No, it was your
idea.
You
didn't
know
hit
that.
it.
Okay, they're
was your
bantering.
thing.
They're bantering now. Good.
I waited for him.
D-O-K-I.
So this is like the only time we're gonna
Bro is still struggling to say his new name.
do this, and then after that, we're not gonna talk about it anymore. So we're gonna make one statement, and then that's it. Obviously, a lot of people are very surprised that, you know, we're here together. A year ago, Zandu sent me a really thoughtful message to apologize, but at that point, I was like really afraid to respond because, you know, I wasn't ready at that.
A year ago. Chat, a year ago, Zandu reached out to her to apologize. That's crazy, chat. Salengate happened a year ago. So literally just months after that happened, Zandu came to apologize. Probably after he graduated from Nijisanji, I would guess.
But it was only a few days ago that I was finally ready, and
Uh-huh.
I tried to reach back to him and wanted to know if like he was okay and everything. And it was from there that we sort of got into call together, and we had a long talk together.
Okay.
And I also want you guys to all know that Zandu did privately apologize to me.
That's
and
good.
I've accepted his apology.
Okay.
Because we're all human and we're allowed to make mistakes, and since that's what being an adult is, and we all make mistakes and we learn from it, and we're not perfect, you know, we're human. And I was able to forgive him and move on, and I'm happy to have my friend back too. He also
Good.
wanted to give a few words to everyone. It'll be the last thing we say about all of this.
What are the
subject, because
words?
We just want to have fun. And
Red
fuck
man,
around and
glasses
fun
man.
and, you know.
As a lot of people know, there's been a lot of happenings both online and personally for me, and I've been taking some time away because I felt that that was necessary for me to recover, reflect, and protect my well-being, all that jazz. And that distance also helped me process everything that sort of happened and gain some clarity about it all. And
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, it was very painful and overwhelming at times, but I think stepping back was honestly the healthiest thing that I've been able
Okay,
to
Swedish
do,
man.
and I feel a lot better now.
That's
I've
good.
been able to connect with a bunch of people. I've been talking a lot with my dad lately, so that's a lot of fun. I also should bring up that I'm not like coming back to streaming or anything. I'm still taking things rather slowly and focusing on myself. I don't really know what I'll do in the future, but I hope that we can just play games and have fun today and appreciate it for what it is. In
Okay.
that whole time, I also realized that me and Doki were probably sharing a lot of similar experiences that I wish I was capable of seeing at the time. I was misinformed and felt pressured into decisions that I would later go on to truly regret.
Really? Pressured, huh?
Capable of seeing at the time. I was misinformed and felt
Yep,
pressured into decisions
that's what I
that
said.
would later go on to truly regret. And later that I would find out things that I believed weren't entirely accurate, and I wished I understood things better before reacting the way I did. And that understanding is what led me to reach out in the end. And I'm grateful that Doki was so gracious and like would even give me the time of day and allow us to reconnect and everything. So like
That's a
genuinely,
massive red
know I
flag
said this
against
privately
Niji.
already, but like I'm so sorry, man.
That's more than just a massive red flag against Niji. Dude. In my chat, here's how badly I'm going to think what happened, right? I don't even blame Nijisanji management for this. The fact that my bro Ike was misinformed, honestly, from what we can see from other talents in Niji, I don't think it was Nijisanji managers that were I think the Nijisanji managers were also misinformed. You guys have to remember, in the Nijisanji EN circle, talents could just do whatever they wanted, right? They had more freedom and more stuff and leeway and all this sort of shit to do. I genuinely think it was the talents that misinformed Ike. I truly do think that. I truly do think that.
And all of that distance that it created, and we had to go through a bunch of stuff like apart instead of being able to be there for each other and support each other, because I do care. I care back then, I still care now, and I always will. And I'm just happy that you gave me the time of day and were willing to like hear me out, talk to me, and make amends, and we can play games and be silly and talk about Kurt's stuff again. Because I will tell you, even during our like big sappy like reunion call and everything, she still springs some of the most out of left field things. Everybody keep kindness in your heart.
So basically, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Yeah. Remember when you were a Luxium fan? Fuck! My dark era. my fucking the era of my life where I consumed everything cringe gleefully. I was a Luxium. Dude, you know what the worst thing about this, what would happen from all of this is? If this was actually the situation for Myth, that would be my 9/11. That would absolutely be my 9/11. If like Myth actually hated each other or something. Holy crap. And then obviously, oh, not this. Sorry, not this. What the fuck? Hi, Falls. I was watching Falls' video. Where's the one where I accidentally says his name? Oh, there it is. There it is.
Thing is, it's like, no matter who my team was, it was me, Ninja, Tim the Tat Man. Like, I was
shoot, Tim was on there
Tim
too.
was there.
Yeah, okay. My cat's
cat's
hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ninja and Tim, like, we are not tryharding, bro.
That sounds like a blast.
It was
I've been so out of it. I haven't watched like barely any streamers. Like my content for the past 6 months,
Yeah.
I'm not joking, has been YouTube shorts.
Good.
I'm watching so
Slop.
much YouTube shorts. I have seen men in their backyard cook so much meat. I've seen so much meat be cooked.
That's gay, bro.
So I showed
What is
him
wrong
a
with him?
screenshot of my YouTube Shorts algorithm, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry, it'll get better soon. Like, you just gotta keep watching." And then I was like,
Yeah, I was just like, oh, don't worry. It's usually garbage in the beginning. And once it gets used to what you like, it'll start recommending you good stuff. And
Dude,
so
I
just-
valid TBH. I also consume slop content.
Just goes, oh, I'm like, that's like my whole shorts feed. Like, this is a peak content.
I was like, "Yeah,
I didn't catch that.
This
I didn't catch that.
Used to what you like, it'll start recommending you good stuff. And so then just, when Doki just goes, and so then just, when Doki just goes,
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, he actually does say Selen. At first, I was like, wait a minute. He said so when, not Selen. But then he actually does say Selen accidentally. Oopsie.
when Doki just goes, oh, I'm like, that's like my whole
Yeah.
shorts feed. Like, this is a peak
Bro.
content.
I was like, "Yeah, this is my algorithm." I was like,
She said her name, yeah?
What do you mean garbage? I watch this all the time.
I see it and I can hear the AI voices. It's just like from looking at it. I can just like, when this happened, XYZ went on to be so.
Oh, he's talking about Zach D films. Let's go.
Not that bad.
That's cute. He also called her Selen in the game when he panics about something. You know, it's cute, chat. It's cute in a way. Oh, hey, that's my video, and that's Rima's video. It's cute in a way when fucking how do you want to say this? It's cute when Ike has been off the grid for so long. A lot of the current internet and VTubing trends hasn't registered in his head. I think that's cool. I think that's something worth thinking about. You know what I mean? But then we get to the drama. Lemao using Menhera girlfriend drama to farm attention and drop hints of bullying for return, linked to harassment for ex-colleagues who can't fight back, using Doki to be on the good side of the internet, ignoring the fact that Dragoons have been harassing your fans for 2 years straight. Sure, let's give Drama Tuber more ammo in the meanwhile. You guys have a great Oshi. What a responsible 30-year-old man. That is surely a lot of strategic move and setup to do for someone recovering from mental illness. Dude, there is a lot. Okay, I'm gonna pull out the screenshots, right? I can't show them all to you, but I bookmarked some tweets just so I can de-bookmark them after the stream, right? But look at this shit, chat. Look at this shit. These are one of the only few tweets that I saw. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Look, was it necessary to have Millie catch a stray in the middle of all of this? He could have just come back onto the internet, collab with Dookie again without orchestrating a smear campaign a week before. Seriously, I am so dumbfounded. Ew, go to hell. I feel so validated seeing that many fellow fans also feel disgusted with how all these puzzle pieces fell into place. It's like getting played in the 5D chess of content creation. IDC if he's friends with Doki Bird, IDC if he had a falling out with old friends. What I'm disappointed is that someone who was a beacon of comfort would dish out his personal beef in such a sleazy, underhanded, unkind way. Dude. Haha, fuck him, just wow, you are an absolute shit, good riddance. Dude, there's a lot. The NDF is so NDF. Wow, I am old. The NDF is in full swing. They absolutely hate Ike now. Yeah, it's so fucked. They are mouthing the fuck out, and these are only one of the few criticisms that I saw, by the way. Not even criticism. Well, I mean, I don't know if this is necessarily criticism, but yeah. Holy shit, what should we do with Ike's merch, sisters? True. Honestly, he clearly hated his fans. Anyone who had cared about their fans would have at least had one final graduation stream. I mean, hey, you know, true. I'm inclined to agree. They have Ike. I still have my Luxia merch, chat. I still have my Luxia merch. But those fans, right? Those are the exact kind of audience that Kuro disassociated with some time ago. It is so fucked up. It is actually so fucked up. Kuro doesn't like you guys. Fucking Vox only pretends to like you guys. It's insane. But then, this drama actually got into the JP side of things. Look. 10 million goddamn views, by the way. 30k likes, all this sort of thing. Sorry, what is this? They've now only discovered Selengate, and they don't like it. They absolutely don't like it because in this, what we see here, right? This specific context here, Ike here is crying, saying about how apparently Ike here is crying about how grateful he is to be here, about how this is like one of the best days of his life or some bullshit like that. And a lot of people are saying, oh my god, he's a fake ass bitch. Ike is a fake ass bitch, right? Was that all a lie? And some bullshit like that? Yeah, no, exactly. Two-faced lying bitch. He's such a great actor. Yeah, exactly. Crocodile tears. Yeah. And then a lot of people on Japan in the internet are complaining about why this is the case in the EN side of things. Why doesn't anyone just quit normally? In JP, they don't explicitly hint at past lives, but in EN, they go all out. Not just past lives, but exposing the company, talking about how they were back then, and focusing on the negative side stories rather than the fun ones. Seriously, there are many otaku killers. It's exhausting. So, what this guy is saying is that they should have gate-kept VTubing? Is that the lesson you're trying to... I mean, I agree with you, right? I agree with you. I think to a certain extent, VTubing should have been gate-kept. But then the sisters would have been the ones that would be filtered, right? You have this over here saying, it's not wrong, but I feel an important part is missing. Last month, Ike's ex-girlfriend came forward with an expose bringing to light suspicion that Ike might have been subjected to bullying while affiliated with Niji. The document included screenshots provided by Ike himself. Among them were numerous references to unrelated drivers' private romantic affairs and expressions that could spark speculation. So basically, they did not like the fact that Ike approved Barry's message, right? They're aware now. They're aware. And then this guy over here, 4 million views. The 5-step plan to succeed in VTubing and VTubing. Join a major agency to gain recognition and secure unconditional fans. Graduates by hinting at distrust towards management or fellow streamers. Leak information or fabricate scandals to portray themselves as victims. Once the anti-fan frenzy peaks, undergo a rebirth. Gather with fellow graduates who employ the same tactics. Forge a genuine friendship, laughs, and complete the cycle. They're aware. Okay, so actually this is valid, right? And this is my response to like the JP side of things. This is my opinion of the JP side of things, speaking out their opinions. And then these retards over in the EN community, the Niji EN sisters, actually agreeing with it, right? I'm gonna explain to you guys now. The reason the JP agency culture has this sort of shell shock compared to the EN culture is because of culture differences. JP people are okay with the type of culture VTuber agencies have because in Japan, that's the norm, right? That's the standard in Japan. Translating that over to the US and English communities does not necessarily go over very well. The EN culture, we are a lot more lax and individualistic. This is why when you make an entirely new branch, you need to adjust to the EN culture. Sisters would unironically believe that their Oshis are just bad people, literally failing to realize that maybe, just maybe, the culture within Nijisanji was bad because it didn't translate well to the culture over to the EN side of things. Right? And people somehow agree with that. I can understand why JP people are upset at this because that's not the norm. Right? That's not the norm in JP. Right? And then EN sisters are saying, yeah, no, we should go back. We should like stick to how the JP and like the East runs things. Okay. Yeah, let's give talents only 2% of their merch. Let's make lollies okay again, okay? I know a lot of sisters don't like lollies, but because that's inherent in the JP culture, let's make that a thing, right? Yeah, let's not make the talk of politics among many other things, including like the discussion around PLs and shit like that, illegal again. Okay, isn't that a thing you like to do? People are so selective over the things that the JP people like versus what they don't like, right? We have proof. We have legit proof that Ike has bullies inside Niji EN. Thank you, Bari, for those screenshots. I actually forgot emphasis on those rats, but no. Sisters would rather support their multi-million-dollar company rather than open up to the idea that their favorite agency isn't as good as they think it is. And the people they support, as well as the culture they cultivated, may not be the best people to have around or even as a friend. Right? It's weird. It is so weird. Japan has its own problems with workers' rights and overworking their employers. Yeah, no, let's make that the norm here too. Yeah. They are the very same EN defense that was proud that Niji was not like Hollow or FaZe. Oh, true, guys, you are so right. But here's the difference, right? The difference between us and sisters is that we actually unironically know HoloLive or FaZe Connect or the VTuber agencies we support isn't perfect and it deserves criticism when it fucks up. Right? I dished out multiple criticisms toward HoloLive in the past and has voiced my concerns. Even before I made a video shitting on Nijisanji, I made a video shitting on VShojo and HoloLive. And all it took for sisters to disavow me, by the way, was my Nijisanji video 2 years ago. Because I wanted the company to actually succeed and treat its talents properly. I haven't seen any of my community members or friends coddle agencies that I support either. They defend them out of goodwill, yet pointing out that the actions of those agencies are indeed weird or sus. Yes, there are Hololive Puritans. Yes, there are face beggars. Yes, there are VShojo retards who wants to censor the voices of the talents or silence yabs to preserve this picture-perfect facade. Yes, there are hug boxes. But sisters? Niji sisters? That community is an entire hug box. People who actually question Niji's integrity get fucking lambasted or get drowned with so many excuses by others to desperately try to convince them to keep being a fan. It's why Niji EN has lost so much numbers and community members. If you're not with us, you're against us kind of deal. That's the problem. That's the problem with the sisters. Right? They are, even before the Salen Gate happened, they have been so radicalized to think that any like criticism or concern or like valid thing or valid proof that Niji EN might not be the best company in the world gets silenced or shut the fuck up or again is given so much excuse. It's so insane. Yeah, they see every criticism as a personal attack. Yes, exactly. Are Niji sisters actually all female or is it just a name? Oh, it's just a name. The reason why people call it Niji sisters is because Niji Sanji has a, if I remember correctly, a 70-80% female fan base. And they are the annoying ones on Twitter. Yeah. JP fans are more hardcore fans of the company. It's in their culture to always think a company is right and the employee is wrong regardless of facts. It's not always that 100%, right? But yeah, JP fans are more supportive of a company than the talent. I do agree with that. Hololive fans are also like that, but also not as bad. Some people get extremely mad whenever you point out Hololive seems to be screwing up. Yeah. Oh no, I agree. But the problem is there's also a loud the other half does get extremely mad when I point that out, but the other half agrees with me. Right? The difference is that there's a divide. There are people that are actually self-aware enough to know that yeah, Hololive has problems. I don't know if that's the case for sisters. I mean, I certainly haven't seen one. The only Niji Sanji fans that I've seen disavow or think that Niji Sanji is bad are people who stopped being Niji Sanji fans. Either because their favorite VTubers left the company, or because the culture around Niji Sanji, the air around it is not the same because Niji Sanji friends have disassociated themselves, or because the community isn't the same. Yeah. Oh, Saitama, it's very easy. Just waifus. It's inherent in a culture or industry that has waifus. Because the good thing, okay, so here's the thing. The good thing, being objectified, not as a VTuber, right? If you're objectified as a VTuber, you're not seen as a living human being, is that, yes, the downside is that people are often forget that you have feelings and that you're human too. They shit talk you as if you're a commodity, right? You're a product to be criticized and consumed. But the good thing is, people will absolutely defend the fuck out of you, right? Because you're a product, you're not human, you can do no wrong. That's the problem. Or rather, no, sorry, that's the good thing. I just hate how some Holo fans brush issues under the rug just to say the departing VTuber was sick or mentally unwell. Yeah, that does happen. That does happen. I remember I got like one guide by that person who said that Holostars isn't that bad, despite my video and my bringing up on stream saying that Altare was shitting on it. I'm not the one saying Holostars was bad, but Altare, shit like that. Yeah, there are Hololive fans like that. There are. So it's insane. It's truly insane. Like this whole thing. Okay, I want to see them quote retweets. As expected. Okay. I want to see some popular tweets though. I want to see the common sentiment.
The AN sphere seems to have this anti-corporate, anti-individual fundamentalist-like trend. Not just with Niji, there's this cultural difference where regardless of the issue, people find it more credible when individuals speak out candidly, openly, rather than adopting a resolute stance about causing a stir. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That guy, I can't find his shit anymore. Yeah, that guy is right. It's genuinely just a cultural difference thing. Can you compare Hollow Stars and Niji Sanji fans, or is it just the same overall? No. Niji Sanji, Hollow Stars fans aren't as, let's say, radical or like Fujoshi-ish or like parasocial as Niji Sanji fans, because Hollow Stars didn't market themselves that way. Yeah. Hollow Stars didn't market themselves that way, and no, there are no GFE. There are no GFE Niji Sanji fans. Oh, Hollow Stars members, sorry. But I guess as a result, there's not that much fans. Bro, oh, I lost. Hold on. Wait. Okay. I feel like Hololive fans have a better fan code of conduct. Yeah, Hololive fans have been here longer than Niji EN fans. So, you know, to a certain extent, I do agree with that. Holo JP and Niji JP fans are like so-so though. They're almost even. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy in those... Oh, I lost. It's crazy in those fields, chat. It truly is. Oh wait, Sayu post? There are some experiences in life that really do come in waves. I've made so many wonderful friends in the past year that have made such positive impact in my life that gave me back a hope I had stripped away from me and gave up on having back. I exist in this space to continue fighting for the dreams that I have. I often do see things in the space that bring up old feelings of sadness, disappointment, and spite and asking why me? Why just me? Because my situation was so isolated, I knew so much that I still this day can't directly share. It's so hard for others to understand how bad, how lonely, and how much of an effect what happened to me and what choices those around me made still has on my life even years later. As long as I'm in this space, I won't be allowed to forget. But I'm so much stronger now because of the friends I now have and the community we have. We have one of the strongest communities out there, connected by our perseverance and strength to show how we can overcome anything. I got used to looking at everything that happened as my fault because I'm unwanted, never enough, undeserving. Yet I've met friends told me that they are still proud I'm still here, that look up to me because I still kept trying even if I didn't know how. People that told me I was insanely unlucky, that I was taken advantage of, made out of a scapegoat of. True. Chat, quite literally, quite literally the Jesus Christ of Niji EN. Yeah. I know it can't save all the mistakes and struggling I sadly ended up doing in front of all of you when I first returned. Maybe if I had been stronger or had this back then, I wouldn't have ruined my own chances to be more successful and gave you back all the way you deserve. Despite wishing I could take things back or do them better, I can't, and it hurts me inside some days. I know I've let many of you out there down too. I'm sorry if I did this. I hope I can make it up to you. I'm still figuring out what my style is too. Aww. Sayu, please, you're not doing this again. Yeah. Yeah. Is she thought... I mean, I'm not gonna rat. I can just ask her myself. Oh god, I'm gonna get banned doom scrolling. I'm gonna get banned doom scrolling. Yeah. So yeah, that's the Zandu situation. So I'm going to probably guess, chat. I'm going to probably guess that Sandu may not have the sort of audience that he will back then. And you know what? Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe, in fact, that is a good thing. Because, how do you want to say this? He would have filtered out the insane fan base. The fan base that fucked him up. The fan base that would have absolutely grilled the fuck out of him if he made one singular mistake. I think that's all about it. Yeah. He said he wasn't going back to full-time streaming. I mean, he said that he doesn't know what to do. He's not going to stream back right now, but he doesn't have like a real plan for the future yet. Yeah. Yeah. If she's cool with him, so am I. This is the power of goodwill, chat. It's like a currency. Goodwill in the industry is like a currency. The more you build up and the more you have, you'll eventually, even if you yab, instead of your reputation tanking, your goodwill is the first one that gets tanked. Right? It's literally a free life. It's why you need to like develop this sort of thing. And I'm glad that Doki got hers. Oh my god, I'm losing. Chat, I'm losing. Okay, no, I'm fine. Unlike the sisters, I'm happy we got to see her since he's been doing. Actually, you know what? Speaking of sisters, how is Elira doing? Elira? Oh, she's live? Oh, she's live. 383 views. 400 views. I see. I mean, she's still doing decent numbers, I guess. Yeah, I don't think we checked up on Elera when we were looking over the performance of the other members. Finana? Oh shit, yeah, Finana! Oh wow, that's a lot. Oh, it's a collab. No wonder that's a lot. Okay. She has a lot, that's why it's she's in a collab and that's why it's there's a lot. So Finana was Doom posted today. Ooh. Your internet sucks? Yeah. I mean, I just got it installed like 12 hours ago. It's still decent viewership, I would like to think. It's still decent. It's fine, I guess. PH internet goes throughout sea, guys. Yeah, true. The typhoon. I'm not anywhere near the typhoon, so I'm actually not affected by it. Thank God, though. Oh God. There's a massive fucking problem with the typhoon, bros. It fucked up a lot of cities. If the VTubers from Niji leave the company, you're gonna have toxic fans around you that love you more, the same as Doki. Yeah, basically, Anjoper, what remains are going to be the die-hard fan bases. What remains is going to be like that very dedicated, very toxic few, I guess, is the terminology we're gonna use. Coffee. I love my coffee. No, shut the fuck up. But yeah, that's the Ike fan base. That's the Ike drama for you. I think that's gonna be it, chat. I think that's it, right? What else happened? What the fuck else happened? Oh, I guess there's the Matara Khan one. This got a lot of okay. This had a lot of responses, right? A lot of the industry knew the problems happening within VShojo. The talents were the last to find out. Some of them finding out as late as Mouse's video. Have some fucking grace for us. I found out some crazy things tonight and I need to rehash this back up. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wonder what the fuck else happened. What happened, dude? Cause like, I saw a lot. Okay, so first off, I'm going to mention a lot of like, let's say, not necessarily a pushback, but like some skepticism to this, right? I saw a lot of skepticism saying that either a lot of talents were lying or that they didn't necessarily believe this because how can they? You know what I mean? Like, how is that possible that the talents are the last to find out? Yeah, Fruit over here says, a lot of people start making assumptions and point fingers at talent because we are the face of the company. Meanwhile, we all unknowingly got screwed over. Yeah, so a lot of people don't necessarily believe this because one, a lot of you guys were not receiving your money, the money that you were supposed to be paid for quite some time now. A lot of you guys had your projects fucking cancelled. A lot of you guys were getting X, Y, and Z. So how? Like, to a lot of people, it didn't make sense, right? Even some people asking for names, like, drop the names. Somehow, I don't exactly believe you, Mata. The time of vague posting is done. Name them. I mean, TBH, who is there to name? Right? Who is there to name? We all fucking know that it's the gun run. Oh, Dark is over here. Yeah. I think there's no name to name, it's the fucking gun run. And like whoever the executives are. I think a quick search on who the executive... Yeah, no, I refuse to believe it's all the gun run. Yeah, no, 100% it's not just a gun run. It's the executives or the upper management, right? I think finding out who irresponsible is for the whole disaster is like the upper management. Sure, maybe some managers were privy to some information, right? Even people outside VShojo were probably privy to some information, but like, probably not the full extent, right? Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, even Proctor's here. Okay. Yeah. So, I don't exactly know what's going on there, bros. I don't. What else could have possibly goddamn happened? And the interesting part is, Matara left VShojo before the disaster happened. Shyla stole the money. She's the concerned mastermind. That would be insane though. Yeah. Okay. Melody and Daniel Sanders. Whoa. That would be an interesting rat. Down, Charlie. Yeah. What else could have happened? Okay, so you have VShojo stealing from people. You have VShojo not paying certain people. You have VShojo, like, in terms of merch, not delivering the merch. You have VShojo not paying for artists. What else could be fucking happening? Mel hasn't said much. Oh, is that like the rat now? Are people actually... Okay, so are people actually ratting that Mel may have been involved? That's not coming from me. That's the first time I'm seeing it. Are people actually ratting that now? Because I think Mel wants to move on from this. I think Mel is going to be the hardest one to move on from this. Because Mel... Okay, maybe not the hardest, but like... Mel was like... the leader of the company. Right? For a while now. At least... Okay, not maybe necessarily the leader, but she was like the public face of the company for a while now. If I remember correctly, she was the one recruiting people for VShojo. Again, you can prove me wrong here, right? You can tell me, you can point me to a clip that proves me wrong, but if I remember correctly, the first member was going to be Mel. Didn't Matara find out that the Monster Girls knew about the money problems weeks before Matara and other VShojo talents? I have no idea. Mujin implied it? Ooh. Ooh. They were in the red for 1 to 2 years. It is a lot of the talent's first job. They have no clue about money or their rights. So... Oh fuck, nope, I can't do that. I was going to search Project Melody, but then I remembered, wait a minute, Project Melody has porn on her shit. I literally can't do that. Okay. The talents and staff didn't know Vivid V filed for bankruptcy until today. Who's Vivid V? Is that VShojo? I mean, didn't we all know that fucking VShojo filed for bankruptcy a while ago? Is Vivid V a VShober agency? What's going on here? Yeah? Oh, that's a different agency. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, Mel did the right thing and shut the fuck up, unlike our usual suspects. I mean, all of our suspects were also shutting the fuck up, to be fair. Yeah. I want to see the quote retweets. I saw that the ghost, Mint, said something about this. Fuck, I can't. I literally do not see Mint's post. Yeah. I've heard people say she was dating someone in the company, but no proof. Melody? Whoa, those are insane rats, buddy. Whoa. Whoa. Mel was definitely yeah, no, exactly, John. Mel was the Tokinosora of VShojo. Chat, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna have to mute that for a sec, okay? Okay, unsurprisingly rather, there's a lot of porn, so I can't do that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Heard? Bro, I have seen videos of the CFO inside her. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, it was National Oshi Day today in Japan. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, I also saw this. Mint got butt fucked. In the ass even. Jesus. You have a lot of Ina in your timeline? Dude, Ina in my timeline? Yeah. There's too many Ina in my timeline. I even retweet too much. I can't help it. The Ina arts are too good. They unironically are. Goon scroller. Yep. Okay, I think that's going to be it for today, chat. Honestly, I have a bit of a hangover. That's why I may be a little bit incoherent, or I stutter too. I mean, I always stutter, but I stutter too much, or my voice sounds weird. I am a little groggy still. So what we're gonna do, originally I actually had a lot of stream plans. I had like plans to do other things for this stream, like react to a video or two, but I think for now that's going to be it. I'm going to look at all of your rats later, among other things. And now, let's see, who do I want to raid? Oh shit, News is live. Okay. Go over to News. I'm gonna end the stream now, okay? Agimata Arts! Oh shit, thank you so much for the super chat, my guy. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. I'm going to probably... Bro, you're always stuttering incoherent. Yeah, okay. Stuttering, true. You're not wrong. But yeah, I'll be back now, chat. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.